YouTube was popping. It's your boy Smooth Talk TV, and I'm back, y'all. And before I get into the videos, do me a favor, hit that like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. All right, y'all, I seen the title, man. Hassan Campbell responds to the old DJ Akademiks predator allegations. Now, if y'all don't know, man, probably like a day or two ago, there's like this video floating around with Akademiks like 8-10 years ago, I believe it was, and he was just on another podcast, on a radio station, something like that, and he was breaking it down, saying that 17, 25-year-olds and college students, man, is, valid to, have sex with. 17-year-olds valid to have sex with and stuff like that. But he was saying it like on a, you gotta watch the whole clip, man. He was giving a scenario of college, of college students and the whole Kylie and Tiger situation that was going on back then, because they were saying Tiger was going out with Kylie Jenner and Tiger was like 22 and she was like 17 or something like that. So he was just basing off of that. But Hassan Campbell got his hands on the video and he just made his little response. So I'm gonna let y'all see what he says, hear what he says, and I'm gonna get back to you after I'm done. Let's get it.
I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17 and I'm 21. She's gonna get this dick. And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting fucked. I don't care if she's 17.
So you pretty much heard Akademiks, right? Right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. You see how you just got catfished? Because what Akademiks just said, if he said it today, in today's time, it'd be off with his head. Finish him. But here's the thing. Whoever put that audio out on Akademiks did the same exact thing to me. Not the same person, but the same internet tactics to break you and to break your following. So now, what I'm going to do for you is give you the facts. Yes, Akademiks did say that 10 years ago. Almost a decade ago, when if in fact he decided that he wanted to sleep with a 17-year-old or a 21-year-old, he's 31 now, I believe. So 10 years ago, how old would he have been? 8 years ago, how old would he have been then? It's something to think about, right? So basically, what happened with Akademiks is that he was actually talking about a topic with Kylie and Tiger dating each other, right? That's what he was talking about then, right? Almost a decade ago. But these dudes that know how to play on the internet also know how to try to assassinate your character on the internet. Now, I want y'all to think about something, right? Because the same thing was done to Hassan Campbell, where people actually accused me of crimes that I didn't commit. Never been charged with these crimes. Never had anybody point a finger and said I did any of these crimes, except for when I got on the internet. I went on Queen's Flip platform. And I said, when I was a kid, I was telling a story about what I went through growing up when I was being touched by a monster. And I said, when I was a kid, I was playing house touching kids. Boom.
All right, y'all, I'm going to pause the video real quick just to keep y'all up on game. Hassan said it 3 times. What's going on with Akademiks had happened to him. And he's referring to, those rumors, or I guess when he went on the internet saying that he was touched as a little boy by a grown man and how things was going down. So I'm going to put the video up in there real quick so y'all can watch. I'm going to get back to it after it's done. Let's get it.
Specifically, like you're 12 years old. So like when I think of me being 12 years old, I wake up, might turn on some cartoons or might do whatever and then go outside to play with me and my friends did Barbie dolls and things like that. So I'm really trying to get to a typical day in a child's life where he would be victimized by a predator. Now I'm trying to get to is how it would happen, and if it was that many people around, are they around when it's happening? That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay. Without trying to put words in your mouth, I'm trying to see what was going on.
Well,
I give you one of the first situations with Bam being in his house. It was me and a few of my other close friends, and we was in the weight room, in the middle room, the room next to the bathroom on the 7th floor. There was a weight room in there, and we was lifting weights in the room, and Bam would come into the room and basically say, hey, let me take a picture of you guys. And then, you know, we take a picture, we flexing our muscles, showing our muscles and stuff. So then he gets real creepy with the, hey, why don't you take off your shirt? Then we all feeling kind of funny, and he's convincing us to take off our shirt to show our muscles. And, you know, shortly after that, we would leave. Then from there, he starts to putting the porno on, letting the porno play and telling you that, you know, you're supposed to jerk off. You know, that's how he breaks you in. You're supposed to jerk off. You know, this is what you're supposed to do as a man. Then he pops the picture book open. And now when he pops the picture book open, it's like, whoa.
In the book, you don't have to name any names, but so what's so wow about it for the audience who may not have heard what you covered with Star on his show? What's in the book?
What's in the book is pretty much him taking photos of these guys with their pants down. Everybody has their pants down or they're butt naked.
They left that part out, smeared it all through the internet. I first got on the internet, I had a situation where a guy that I thought, what about your friend? I thought he was my friend. I thought I had an internet friend. I was stupid, naive, Kev Gills. One day he was cool with me. The next minute, he was on the internet telling everybody I liked what Africa Bambaataa did to me as a kid. I liked it.
All right, y'all, that was in the clip right there. And that was Hassan just giving his little, you know, version of what happened with him and African Bambaataa from back in the days. And for some of y'all who don't know, you know, African Bambaataa was just, you know, a known figure for back in the times in New York. And, you know, he had a good amount of followers, man. You know, he was definitely before my time, so I don't have too much crazy information about him. I just know growing up, hearing his name, you know, back in them 90s days and stuff like that. So, you know, yeah, man, you know, I guess Hassan was touched, man. It's crazy, man, but I guess he was touched, man. But, you know, when you be in these type of situations, you're prone to a lot of weird stuff growing up in your life. And sometimes, man, you know, you're going to catch these guys, they're going to say some weird stuff. And, you know, that's because, they've been touched in their lives, man. You know, that's how it go, man. Akademiks, though, you know, I don't think Akademiks is really a perv. I think, you know, it was a long video. First of all, Akademiks is like 30, 31. And it was like 8, 10 years ago type, you know, with that video. So at that time, he's probably like only 22, 23. So, you know, I don't think he's a perv. He was just breaking it down in a detailed way how he did it. It just came off crazy how the guys edited the video. But, you know, listen, man. I don't really know what to really say when it comes to that much. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been in those type of situations, but all I know is that it's sad that it's going down and that stuff like that happens. But listen, man, you know, always just keep mind of what's going on and watch people in your surroundings, man. But let me know how y'all feel in those comments down below, man. It's your boy Smooth. Peace.